expressed concern regarding the number of licenses they have to obtain in order to run their businesses. Supermarkets, for instance, traders have to get between 13 and 23 licenses. We need to review and harmonize this to make Kakamega County a better environment for our esteemed business people. For effective operations, the county is also in the process of developing a valuation board. Once finalized, it will go through public participation before we are sent it, and of course, bring it to the assembly. Mr. Speaker, sir, in my address to this assembly last year, I cited the following 6 pillars of my manifesto: health, water and sanitation, wealth creation and infrastructure development, food security, education, social development, and good governance. I remain committed to this vision, even though I will also inform you of the dwindling disbursements of resources from the exchequer despite more functions getting devolved. From April this year, for example, counties are expected to bear the costs of maintaining, repair, and replacement of specialized medical equipment, famously known as MES, arrangements which will be expiring. This creates the need to enhance our own source revenue and develop other strategies of resource mobilization. This is why I created an integrated Department of Resource Mobilization and Donor Funding Relations under my office. The unit is tasked with coordinating the alignment of donor partner resources in the county within the County Integrated Development Plan 2023-2027. I appeal to you, honorable members, to be good ambassadors of this county in your networks for more partners to come on board, support our programs. I wish now to respectively report to this assembly how the executive, with your support, has made strides along specific pillars. Mr. Speaker, in the state of county address, I'm not only speaking to these honorable members, but I'm also specifically addressing the residents of this great county of Kakamega. Using this privileged podium, therefore, I wish to start by outlining our achievements in the health sector. The CIDP 2027, which provides an elaborate picture of my vision in the health sector of Kakamega County. As for this vision, we are expected to invest massively in the health sector. Honorable members, my administration, like any other county governments, has suffered due to delays in the exchequer disbursements of the equitable revenues. However, due to our strategic approach in managing this delicate sector, we have ensured and will continue to guarantee the residents of Kakamega County uninterrupted supply of medicines and non-pharmaceutical supplies in all our health facilities. In my quest to stabilize the availability of health products in our health facilities, beginning this financial year, my government procured and distributed drugs and non-pharmaceuticals worth 350 million Kenya shillings. However, based on the big number of health facilities in Kakamega County, which, as we speak, are 196, we need averagely 850 million Kenya shillings for purchase of adequate health products. Mr. Speaker, on 21st of June 2023, I signed into law the Kakamega County Health Service Fund Act 2023, commonly referred to as FIF Act. This Act establishes a framework for managing and financing health services in our country. By enacting this law, we identified specific sources of finance for the health sector, which include government allocations, grants, donor contributions, and revenues raised in our health facilities, FIF, that is plowed back to improve services. Between July and December last year, we collected and retained 273 million Kenyan shillings, which we continue to effectively pump back into the sector to improve health outcomes for people. Through this strategy, we have greatly improved the turnaround time and the quality of service delivery across the health facilities. Mr. Speaker, sir, I am confident that we have the potential to even surpass our revenue targets of 800 million in the health sector to collect a billion shillings annually. Consequently, I have directed the Department of Health Services to work very closely with the Kakamega County Revenue Agency so as to enhance our on-source revenue collection in this sector. We have procured a health information management system to help enhance revenue collection at all our health facilities. My administration intends to recruit over 400 health staff to assist in service delivery across the country. Given most of our health facilities are in rural areas, I call upon all honorable members here today to encourage our people to meet the minimum financial obligations provided for various services offered in our facilities by registering with the Social Health Insurance Fund scheme, which is now mandatory. My executive office remains open to your feedback in as far as the management of the health sector is concerned. I appreciate your oversight responsibilities, particularly in regard to the small facilities in our rural communities, even as my administration endeavors to ensure delivery of quality health services to the residents of Kakamega County. The Speaker, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Dr. William Samuel Ruto, last year signed 3 acts which aims at amplifying service provision in the health sector. The first one was Social Health Insurance Act 2023. Number 2 was Facilities Improvement Fund 2023. And lastly, Digital Health Act 2023. As a county honorable members, we are obligated to reset our operations of the health sector in consideration of the vision that motivated the enactment of these 3 laws. It is in light of this reality that in a bid to strengthen universal health coverage in Kakamega County, I will continue to engage the County Assembly to allocate more funds annually to facilitate the registration of vulnerable households and indigents into the Social Health Insurance Scheme as stipulated in the Social Health Insurance Act 2023. Mr. Speaker, sir, in order to improve the health and well-being of our mothers and babies, I commissioned modern maternity and newborn units in Malava and Lumakanda hospitals. The new block at Butere Level 4 Hospital will be completed by April this year, so as to be open to the public. Both the modern maternity unit and the operating theatre at Makunga Level 4 Hospital are complete, awaiting commission. Before the end of this financial year, We will build modern maternities in Ikuyani, Matungu, and Navakodo Level 4 hospitals. We continue with this momentum to ensure that we have modern maternity units in all our 12 sub-counties. Honorable members, community health promoters are now the cornerstone of healthcare in Kakamega County. This is also a response and realignment to the bottom-up economic transformation agenda of His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya, with a focus on the preventive other than curative approach to health management. On 20th October last year, we equipped our 4,250 CHPs with modern CHP kits and smartphones for data collection. We are currently distributing to them drugs and medicines, which are part of their kits. Last year, the county enhanced the CHP's monthly stipends to 2,500, to which the national government will add a similar amount. I also want to confirm to this Honorable House that the payments to our CHPs are now being done on time. In addition, my administration is paying the monthly NHIF premium to the CHPs to give them access to quality health services. The Speaker, sir, wealth creation and infrastructure development is a key pillar in my development agenda for the people of Kakamega County. It is because of this reason that I dedicated the last 1.5 months to launching roads under the 10-kilometer road program. My administration allocated 600 million Kenya shillings to this initiative, and I can confirm to you that the program is fully on course. We have so far covered Murambi, Mumias West, Likuyani, Ikoromani, Mumias East, Wesero, Matungu, and Navakodo sub-counties. As from tomorrow, I'll be in Lugari, followed by Shinyali, Malaba, and Butere sub-counties to complete the launching of the 10-kilometer program. My administration picked up all equipment roads that were initiated by the previous government and whose construction. We have Mahungu Emanala Road, Butere, which is 5% complete. Chebus Junction of Road in Boston Navakodo, which is at 7%. Matungo Galo Road, which is 90%. Salva Junction, Mandulia Road in Butere, which is 95%. Utali Malefa Road in Malaba, which is 20%. Ukwala, Okoloman Road in Pisero, which is now at 56%. Maram, Shitirira, and Malaba to Main Road, which is right now at 95%. The following are my pioneer equipment roads. Yaude Harambe Kaunga Bridge, Matungu, 34% complete. Lumakanda Manyoni, Ilogari, 45%. Mumias Matawa in Nasa Road, Mumias West, which is launched recently. We have Mala Aunga in Mumias East, which we launched. We have Mayakalo, Nyayo Tizon, Chipulu Market in Lurambi, which again we launched recently. We have just advertised the following roads for upgrades to building standards. We have the Manambaya, Spencon, Romansoya Road in Ipiani, and Ilingili, Masati, Konjero, Mako Road in Wisero. Those ones have been advertised. In the next financial year, the following roads are earmarked for upgrading to building standards. Kambi ya Mwanza, Kambili, Ikuliwa, Kilobani, Kisaina Road. This one is covering Malava and Shinyali. We have Mbande, Makukuni, CBDA, Bugari Road, which is covering Lugari and Navajo sub-counties. Then we have Museno, Mpaka Road in Ikoroma. We have also repaired the following roads within Kakamega Town, a task that involved fixing potholes and overlaying the tarmac to give it a more formidable structure. We have Maziwa Road, Kenya Power Total Petrol Station Road, Akamba Loop, Nala Junction, Super Link, Canada Wall Street Road, Mahatma Gandhi Lane, IG Road, Shell Kakamega Town Bus Park to Akali Road, and County General Hospital to Kakamega Funeral Parlor Road. The following bridges are under construction. We have Chevoso Bridge in Malava, we have Petros Bridge in Mumias East, and we have a behind bridge connecting Urambi and Navajo sub-counties. Mr. Speaker, we have also earmarked the following bridges construction in this financial year. We have Kasaya Bridge in Malava, Manda Bridge in Malava, we have Chiguname Bridge in Koromani, Badivini Bridge in Koromani, Namilimo Bridge in Matungu, Lohari Bridge in Navajo, Mundulu, Mkumu Bridge in Shinyalu, we have Tamanoni Bridge in Lurambi, Indori Bridge in Mumias East, Isango Bridge connecting Lurambi and Mumias East sub-counties. We are also going to install box culverts in the following places. We have Ibukukulu in Shinyali, Chalkasinde in Ikoromani, Ilana Mundulu in Shinyali, Indoli in Mumias East, Musingu 1 and Musingu 2 in Malava. We have successfully rehabilitated Shirembe Gallery in Lurambi sub-county. Similarly, the rehabilitation of Shivakala Gallery in Lurambi sub-county is almost complete. The gallery art in the Lomosio area in Shinyali sub-county, among several other areas across the county, are earmarked for rehabilitation from the next financial year. Mr. Speaker, sir, I'm working with partners including the national government to create job opportunities for our youth and other professionals. We identified an investor from Matao Fertilizer Factory plant who has already brought in the country's specialized machinery. Once cleared at the port of Mombasa, they will be transported to Mumias for installation starting from the month of April this year. In conjunction with the national government, we are building an industrial park in Viviani, and the construction work is ongoing. Mr. Speaker, sir, food security is a key pillar in my development agenda. To enhance food production, we are investing 701 million in farm input subsidy program in this financial year. In 2022-2023 financial year, we invested 713 million Kenya shillings in farm subsidies. This enabled our farmers to reap about 3,115,000 bags of 90 kg of maize. This on average is an increment in production from 14 bags to 16 bags per acre from the previous financial year. Honorable members, I'm appealing to you to partner with me on vigilance to ensure that the fertilizer and maize seeds, which I will start distributing from next week, will benefit farmers in your wards. Our joint efforts should seal all the loopholes of making our substance farm inputs to neighboring counties. Given the farm preparation activities and more robust dissemination of weather forecast-related information to our farmers and officers, I believe this year's harvest will be much higher than the previous seasons. We are also investing 15 million Kenya shillings in One Town Initiative, a program in this financial year. In addition to strengthening our smart farms capacities, we are also keen to enhance the quality of breeds so as to increase milk production in readiness for the operationalization of the Malaba Dairy Factory in Dubai. The Minister of Agriculture will invest more in further development to address animal nutrition gaps. Eventually, we have to adopt the best animal breeds which mature at 18 months. My administration will ensure that we contract more specialized inseminators to guarantee predictable production outcomes in animal husbandry. To enhance fish farming, which has been embarked on across the country, we are investing almost 10 million Kenya shillings into fish feeds. The food and feed sector is sensitive and requires careful regulation. It's for this reason that we have developed the Kakamega County Food and Safety Bill 2024, which is currently under review by the county attorney and the technical staff in the Ministry of Agriculture, Livestock, Fisheries, and Cooperatives. We will require the input of this August House and subsequent passing of the Senate. Mr. Speaker, sir, my administration has created a conducive environment for a number of partners to work with us in enhancing food security. In this regard, I am grateful to the National Value Chain Development Project for facilitating a huge project of county-wide registration of farmers in 2023 at a cost of 80 million shillings. With the support of 825 enumerators, 130 supervisors, all from Kakamega County. We registered 360,000 farmers. This data is very important to us as we can now locate our farmers in terms of their specific enterprises on the global positioning system, GPS. As we develop our geospatial information system, the process of covering farming enterprise information will be high. Our interest in the science of collecting and analyzing data is motivated by the need to give more focused and accountable support to our farmers in all our 6 wards. This program will further support the development of bananas, avocados, dairy, and agriculture, that is beekeeping in selected areas in the county. As Speaker, sir, honorable members, we have developed the Bokora Agricultural Training Center Bill 2024, which is awaiting pre-publication by the government printer before it is subsequently committed to this assembly. Once you commit it to this assembly, we expect you to approve it to give this premier training institution the necessary authority and possibilities to carry out. In the meantime, we are working on a memorandum of understanding with Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology in Calgary to our access to scientific knowledge and innovation. The Speaker, sir, our cooperative movement is envisioned to be the driver. Cooperatives mobilize farmers and help to focus their mission and hence justify our investments in our cooperative societies. Last financial year, 52 cooperatives across the county benefit from grants amounting to 20 million Kenya shillings. And I speak right now, my officers are just evaluating similar applications for grants. They have set aside 10 million this financial year for the same purpose. To strengthen their capacity, we have trained cooperatives in the 3 regions of the county to enhance corporate leadership. At the same time, we are developing a cooperative enterprise development fund policy, which will provide guidelines for establishing and running a cooperative revolving fund. I call upon all cooperators in Kakamega County to stick to their objectives and to adopt good governance practices. In the next 2 months, the Department of Cooperatives will audit all our cooperatives to ensure that they are operating within established regulations. To create a conducive trading environment, we have constructed a security market at a cost of 178 million shillings. Our next focus is to survey market land in the entire county to address encroachments. My administration will embark on developing a 10-year county spatial plan to guide our development programs. For the record, we have already have the spatial plans of Kakamega County and Mumias municipalities. Mr. Speaker, sir, we cannot do any meaningful development without paying attention to the dynamics of climate change. This financial year, my administration is supporting the second phase of fencing the Kakamega forest by providing material worth of 25 million Kenya shillings. We are also enhancing the security of the forest by providing aid to protect the forest against encroachment and illegal logging. To enhance the use of reliable green energy in the county, already we are solarizing Matete Health Center in Lugari at a cost of 10 million Kenya shillings. Honorable members, we will enhance security on markets and other institutions by installing solar-powered eye masks. One for the line R, Soy, Mukangu, and the Konyero markets. We will also provide solar-powered electricity systems to beneficiaries of shelter improvement programs. In addition, our partnership with the national government will facilitate more electricity connections, which is already in process. And I want to appreciate His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya for setting aside 2.6 billion shillings for the last mile electricity program in Kakamega. Honorable members, we have to operate within the larger national framework of demonstrating sensitivity to climate change. To enhance the 15 billion national tree cover, as by the call of His Excellency the President, we are planting 500 trees per community area in existing polytechnics and in health facilities with a target of growing 100 million trees in 10 years. I am encouraging you, honorable members, to use your distinguished offices to promote this program. We'll make Kakamega a really green community if you actualize this vision. Ladies and gentlemen, provision of clean water is at the center of my manifesto. 1 year and 5 months into office, every sub-county has an ongoing water project aimed at providing water to individual households. The dream of Amato Munyango is now being realized courtesy of the robust programs by our urban and rural water companies at Wasco and Karwasi. For instance, we have done the rehabilitation and valorization of Savona treatment water pumps at Riwasiuhu in Urambi, South. In Mumias East, we have a climate change water project where we are extracting water from an existing line to a care to serve the people of East Mwanga, Rubino, and Lushea in Mumias East sub-county. My administration has operationalized the Musembe water project in Lugari sub-county, and we are now connecting households to the main line. We have operationalized the Misango water project in Lucero and currently repairing the service line as we work on connectivity to the households. The Hovasali water project in Malaba, which is meant to serve over 2,000 households, has been revived and we are now repairing the service line as we connect water to the household. I commissioned the Chombeli and Malaba water projects in Malaba sub-county on the 14th of December last year. Mr. Speaker, sir, I promise to enhance participatory governance. In the last quarter of the last financial year, we carried out stakeholders meetings in all our 12 sub-counties with the intention of getting feedback and to help align our development priorities to the interest of the residents of Kakamega County. Through you, honorable members, I want to assure the residents of Kakamega County that their views were captured and you have already started reviewing the implementation matrix of our projects and programs to suit those interests. In regard to the implementation of projects and programs, I want to take this opportunity to thank all the members for approving the first Kakamega County supplementary budget estimate for the financial year 2023-2024 during a special sitting in December last year. This budget is crucial for the operationalization of our programs as for my vision. We have also approved various reports which are crucial for the executive execution of their mandate. Honorable members, on 25th November last year, I met over 3,000 youth drawn from the entire county in what was dubbed as Youth Kikao Conference to listen their views on how they are perceiving our development initiatives. The discussion was very positive. The Department of Public Service and Fund Administration have done a concept notes on operationalization of community area council. This operationalization will enhance our community involvement in decision making from the grassroots level. The Speaker, sir, the government takes devolved education seriously. In this financial year, we are building 60 ECD centers, one in every ward. Each of the honorable members here has agreed with our people that the ministry officials where an ECD is to be built in their respective wards. I am glad to confirm that the construction sites for 43 ECD centers have already been handed over to the contractors. My administration has committed a total of 274 million Kenya shillings for the construction of these ECD centers. The remaining 17 construction sites will be handed over to the contractors within the next 7 days. At the same time, 15 ECD centers were completed in the last financial year. They include Lubambo, Mutaho, Shivinga, Eshirota, Eshiradi, Viseros, Silombe, Esienga, Musiki, Mugonje, Pantepa, Chirinjeni, St. Christopher, Nyapora, Kodeonzo, and Murara. ECD classrooms were also launched at Tombo Primary. We have installed out of fixed equipment at Kakamega Primary, Kongoni Primary, and Visero Primary Schools. To address the welfare of our teaching staff, my administration ensure that all the ECD teachers deliver professional services on permanent and pensionable terms. To facilitate learning, we have provided tuition subsidy of 60 million for the 925 public ECDs. We intend to launch a feeding program in all our ECD centers and we put up the first 3 daycare centers, one in each region in the council. Mr. Speaker, sir, we have enhanced bursaries to our 60 wards from 2 million Kenya shillings to 4 million annually per ward, totaling to 240 million Kenya shillings. We have progressed the applications and now awaiting the exchequer to release the money for immediate disbursements. For the technical and vocational sector, we have completed the construction of classrooms, filled latrines, and installed 5,000 liter water tanks for the first time. The Johnny County Polytechnic in Marama North, Butari Chekolo County Polytechnic, Mahoda County Polytechnic in Mumias East, Chinoish Komari Suleya County Polytechnic, and Eastwan Polytechnic. We have purchased land for Bukoto East Polytechnic and we will now embark on construction in the 2024-2025 financial year. Honorable members, as I speak now, the County Director of Education is facilitating the official reporting of our principal and an instructor at Bunyala East County Polytechnic, currently hosted at the Grammar Primary School. Land has been identified for this polytechnic, and the county will purchase it once the relevant procurement processes are complete. We have provided tuition for 9,765 trainees, and in total we allocated 100 million Kenya shillings as tuition subsidy in all our 67 county polytechnics. We are in the process of finalizing the taking over of Bunyala East County Polytechnic. This will make the 68 number county polytechnics in Kakamega County. To enhance the quality of service, we have implemented a scheme of service for county polytechnic tutors. Last year, my administration sent 15 officers to South Korea to benchmark on technical education. I'm happy to report that we have implemented some of the lessons learned in South Korea. A delegation of South Korean professionals is expected to visit Kakamega County in August this year to assess the status of our institutions with a view to building capacity of our administrators. In November, the county partnered with ZZ Africa to sensitize the residents of Kakamega County on the potency of technical education. The outcome of this marketing is improved enrollment in all our institutions, now putting some strain on existing infrastructure. I therefore appeal to this honorable House to consider enhancing the budget for infrastructure development in all our county. Mr. Speaker, sir, next month from 19th to 22nd of this financial year, we are going to stage the inaugural Kakamega International Investment Conference. This will not only spur our economy, but place Kakamega County on the global map as the new hub for investment opportunities in Kenya. Honorable members, we are creating a supporting environment for trade, industrialization, and tourism. We understand that sustainable wealth is created when our people engage in commercial activities in a predictable environment. Currently, we are constructing markets in the following places: Ukura, Vitambiza, Riau-Shatana, Ungasi, Koyonzo, and Shiki. We are also renovating public amenities in Arambe and Shena markets. We are on course to ensure construction of ablution blocks at Shiboli, Ukawa, Kuchenya, Chikoti, Isongo, Uhuru, Iviriga, and the Jinja markets in this financial year. Mr. Speaker, sir, my government is working on initiatives to elevate the status of selected urban areas. Charters and reports on confined municipality status, the Malaba, Matunda, and Kutere towns are now ready. We have carried out successful public participation exercises, which ended up with an overwhelming vote of approval for the three urban states. We are now concluding the necessary documentation, and shortly we shall confirm the three towns municipality status. The Speaker, sir, just yesterday, I launched the slum upgrade project targeting Malemba, Kami Somali, Shade, Virginia, and Kuwait in Kakamega and the Mumias municipalities. It is a program that we see these urban areas getting better roads and sanitation infrastructure, improved lighting, settlement planning, survey, preparation, and issuance of land ownership documents to local owners. Honorable members, plans are underway to establish a maize milling plant in Bulgaria and establish a tea factory at Madana in Shinyanga. We have renovated our ways and measures laboratory to enhance customer protection. We have also improved tracking of loans through the automated loan management system. As for the senior members of the executive and members of this assembly, we are created as a government to create a framework of extending affordable credit facility. It's with these backgrounds that we have developed the public finance, the Kakamega County Executive and Department Officers Car Loan and Mortgage Scheme Fund Regulation 2024. This regulation is expected to come from the government to meet all the assembly committees on delegated legislation. I appeal to you to expedite this approval to give my administration an opportunity to extend this facility to our senior executives. We are organizing tourism expos and we have mapped and documented tourism attractions and facilities. My administration has also set aside 100 million Kenyan shillings for programs to support enterprises run by women, youth, and persons with disabilities. As a response to the calls to empower the local businesses, we have trained 1,200 Barabara riders to whom we will issue licenses by March this year. As a demonstration of our commitment to comply with the PWB Act 2022, last year we issued assistive devices to over 300 persons living with disabilities. Mr. Speaker, sir, last year witnessed a more vibrant county with greater participation in all social activities. For the first time, we gave the residents of this county an opportunity to travel and participate in the cultural festivals. The teams which represented us proudly won the highest number of trophies, that is 31, emerging the best overall. Mr. Speaker, sir, we have also had a well-organized season 2 of the Governor's Cup 2023. This tournament started at grassroots level in all the wards, and we had the finals at Kurungu Stadium the 1st of January this year, where we presented over 10 million worth of prizes to all the participants. Mr. Speaker, sir, I should not conclude before sharing the challenges we are facing as a government. The biggest impediment to service delivery is the dwindling revenue from the exchange. This implies that for us to survive, we must work on a concerted effort to enhance our own source revenue. Honorable members, from last 1 month, you must be seeing all senior members of the executive joining revenue clerks when our markets reinforce revenue collections. This experience is meant to identify gaps to on-source revenue collection so that we can hit our target of almost 5 billion shillings. Let me also inform this honorable house that we have automated all the documented revenue centers and sources, both structured and unstructured, with provision to add new ones as will be identified as we develop our strategies of meeting our targeted revenue of 2.2 billion this financial year. Our payment platforms and structured supplementary service data, USSD #537#, My Kakamega Safari have families were photo when employment platform exists. Mr. Speaker, sir, all these milestones would not have been possible without other players who understand our development priorities. The Constitution empowers us to engage other stakeholders, including the national government, to achieve our objectives. It is for this reason that on the 25th of November last year, I led a delegation of members of parliament from Kakamega County in meeting the President of the Republic of Kenya for strategic engagement aimed at achieving the following. Number one, revitalization of the sugar sector, securing resources complete and equipped. In Kakamega, there was 6 teaching and referral, completion of home stadium international standards, construction of Kakamega International Airport, enhancement and establishment of a oil refinery plant in Ikoromani, and deepening electricity penetration in all 12 sub-counties. It is really working visit this county 2 weeks ago. His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya affirmed his commitment to fulfill his promises to us in regard to the request we made during our meeting at the State House last year. Honorable members, we are doing this because Article 189 of the Constitution provides for collaboration of the national and the county governments. We are in that independence. Honorable members, in their wisdom, the makers of our Constitution foresaw a possibility of elected leaders having conflicted perspectives on development. The architecture of our leadership is such that we have a provision to expressing and listening to opposing views, as well as the provision for oversight in the executive. I appeal to you as leaders to utilize the constitutional provisions for conflict resolution without resorting to approaches that compromise peace or the dignity of our officers. In my tours around the county, I've observed worrying signals of post-government foundations and even violence due to having different political perspectives. While we hold on to our beliefs, let us jealously protect our collective identity as the people of Kakamega County, popularly known as Clerk. I encourage the various arms of this government to appreciate and contend with the constitutional responsibilities. Mr. Speaker, sir, at this point allow me to emphasize on the critical role that the county assembly plays in governance. Proper governance is always anchored in law. Without the necessary laws, leadership decisions will be chaotic. In this respect, allow me to just mention some of the legislative instruments at different levels of repression for which we need the support of the Assembly. The first one is Kakamega County Microfinance Amendment Bill 2023, pending presentation before the Cabinet Subcommittee on Legislation. The second one is Kakamega County Risk Management Policy Framework, pending presentation before Cabinet Subcommittee on Legislation. Number 3, County Agricultural Sector Coordination Mechanism 2023, which is committed to the Assembly on the 10th of January this year. Number 4 is Kakamega County Waiver and Exemption Policy to be presented to the County Assembly Committee on Delegated Legislation. Number 5, we have Kakamega County Referral Policy, already approved by the Cabinet pending presentation before the County Assembly Committee on Delegated Legislation. Number 6, we have Kakamega County Social Protection Policy, which we have presented to the Committee on Delegated Legislation and is pending legislation. And the last one is Kakamega County Bush Policy, and ongoing review by the County Attorney and the technical team from the Department of Trade, Industrialization and Tourism. Finally, My appeal to all honorable members here is to remember that our collective destiny as a county depends solely on how we execute our responsibilities. We were elected because some people who may not have a strong voice wanted someone to speak for them. So we are the voice of the voiceless. The jobless, the vulnerable, the very poor, all look upon hoping that our decisions will transform their lives. My hope is that our conduct as public officers will sustainably reflect these individuals' dependability. I have no doubt that the county government of America, under my leadership, will make our people proud. Indeed, it is hashtag Governor Barasa to leave us all the way. I wish you a fruitful and productive third session. Thank you very much, Asante Sana, for that short speech. Thank
Honorable members, I wish to thank you for observing silence throughout the delivery of the governor's short speech. On behalf of the county assembly, I also am proud to present the governor for honoring this invitation. This is the opening session for activating government plans, aspirations, and achievements through this address. There is no doubt that all members who have previously attended have taken note of the issues that have been raised, and we will synergize to ensure that the realization of the executive plans and programs. This governance speech will be uploaded to the Governors Assembly website later today, and for the benefit of the general public. And pursuant to order number 4, the governor should be laid on the table and be dated for 3 consecutive sittings as per our tradition. So accordingly, in line with Standing Order 17, Order 2, this sitting stands adjourned to Wednesday, 14 February 2024 at 10 a.m.